Today, I'm going to tell you a story that isn't just about success, but about breaking, staying silent, and then slowly putting yourself back together. This is the story of a little girl who had no money, no support, and no guarantee that surviving would ever turn into becoming something. I won't tell you her name just yet, because before that, you need to feel her. That girl grew up in a home where poverty wasn't only about money. There was a shortage of peace too. Sometimes she didn't have her own room. Sometimes she didn't even have one stable home. The environment wasn't safe. The protection and love a child deserves were missing. At a very young age, she learned something painful. Silence was the safest place to hide. At a very young age, that girl witnessed pain that cannot be explained in words. Instead of being protected, life placed burdens on her that were far too heavy for a child. Because of this trauma, she began to believe that she was the problem. She thought maybe the fault was hers. At night, when everyone slept, she would quietly ask herself one question: why do I exist? And most nights, there was no answer. At school, that girl barely spoke, but when she read a book, her voice wouldn't stop. One day, there was a class activity related to poetry, reading, or speaking. The teacher asked, who would like to read in front of the class? Many students raised their hands, but she didn't. The teacher looked around the room, then looked at the quiet girl. You read, the teacher said. She panicked. Her heart raced. Her hands trembled. But the moment she spoke the first word, the classroom fell silent, because she wasn't just reading words, she was speaking her truth. That day, for the first time, someone believed in her voice. That same voice took her to radio. Then she got a small opportunity on television. But the TV world wasn't kind. She was removed from television because she didn't look or sound like other anchors. Her style was emotional. She didn't just read the news, she made people feel it. Producers told her, "You're too emotional. You're not right for the screen." This time she cried, but she didn't break. After being removed from television, that girl had no power, no strong support, and no guarantee that she would ever get another chance. But she knew how to speak, and more importantly, she knew how to listen. She was offered a morning show at a small TV station in Chicago, a show that already had very low ratings. People said, this show will never work. In the beginning, she faced many difficulties. The show was supposed to be entertaining, but she talked about emotions. Producers wanted drama, fake excitement, that she wanted real conversations, real emotions, real stories. She was told again and again, don't get too personal, don't feel so much. But that was her problem. She couldn't speak without feeling, so she took a risk. She changed the format of the show. Her show became about real people's lives, their pain, struggles and fears, and above all, healing and understanding. She didn't interrogate her guests. She listened to them. That's why people didn't just watch the show. They connected with it. Her show wasn't just gossip. It wasn't just fame. The topics were life struggles, healing from trauma, self-worth, relationships, growth, and hope. In simple words, you are not alone. Slowly, people saw their own stories in that show. Ratings began to rise, and the show went national. That same show later became the Oprah Winfrey Show, one of the most watched talk shows in the world for decades. If that woman were standing in front of you today, she wouldn't say life is easy. She would say, life can break you, it can silence you, it can teach you to hate yourself. But if you decide, even after falling, that you will not abandon yourself, then no pain can defeat you. Your past does not define you. Your trauma is not your identity, and your breaking point is not the end of your story. If you are in darkness right now, remember this: some lights are only meant for those who have truly felt the dark. And now, one final thing. That girl's name was Oprah Winfrey. A girl who once couldn't even save herself is now a voice that gives hope to the world. If this story touched your heart, then maybe you are ready to write your own story too.